Hey guys, Robert Mine here. Welcome to my video review of DX9's Warring Pocket, Warrior Leah and Warrior Toufold, which are their pocket-sized versions of RC and Cup from G1. So we'll start off by looking at the packaging. Here we have Cup. We're using G1 concept art for Cup, and well, RC never got a toy in G1, so that's nice fan-made art. Got number 14. Cup and Leah and Toufold. Yeah, it's a Star Wars reference. Don't know where Toufold came from though. Look at the top, it says, "The legendary heroes in your pocket." Look at the bottom, you got DX9 and the warning labels. On the side you got Toufold here, standing up, there he is in a pose, there's a vehicle mode. On the back you got a nice comic sort of fight scene. You got Gartanel, who's Ironhide, you got Speedo, which is Blur, you got Medic, which is Ratchet, you got Plague, Typhoon and Tyrant figures name. I can't remember Galvatron, but you got the Constructicons, and then you got the tech specs. So to get a look at that, yep, and here we are, tech specs. Obviously she's low on strength, but she's alright in defense for some reason. I guess that's how it is, because they're not labelled, so I can't tell, but there you go, tech specs. Okay, so that's that for the packaging. So now let's look at the figures. We'll start off with RC, who is a very accurate edition of her G1 cartoon self. So yes, she looks really nice. Nice small car. On the side she's folded up pretty nicely. You got a head right there, but that's fine. She doesn't roll because she hasn't got any wheels. They're just moulded on. So that's unfortunate. Nice detail. Just a few bits of silver picked out, but apart from that it's just pink and white. She's got a nice little aerial at the back. You can see those are clearly robot legs. So yeah, there's Leia. Toufold next, who's my favourite of the two. Here he is in his Cybertronian mode. Nice van, very good quality. Nice thick plastic. Massive problem right now. Visible head signal. It's right there. They could have, if you look at the back, there is a gap here that his head could have easily just folded into, but I guess he didn't want to put another step in it. But his head's right there, so he's looking at the ground while he's driving. But still, it's like nice quality plastic. He does a wheel, so he can roll nicely. So yeah, really nice details in the motor. He's got some rivets. He's got a bit of silver at the back for headlights. He's got his feet there. Again, seeing his head, so always looking for the front. So yeah, bit plain, but he's still a really nice figure. Size comparisons, we'll bring in Legends Hot Rod that I've already reviewed. Oh yeah, DX9. Where's Warring Pocket's Hot Rod? Okay, so there you go. That I think works. That goes pretty well. But if you get to slightly higher class figures, like his Titans Return Deluxe Blur, yeah, you can see they're about Legend size. So there you go with Blur. I haven't got Speedy, unfortunately. Want to get him though. And finally, here we are with Magic School Bus Skylinks, which I think that works slightly. It works better in robot mode, but this kind of works. I mean, like you look, yeah, they could fit inside Skylinks. Okay. And just because here's a Titan mask next to the vehicle modes. Okay, so transformation. I'm going to start with Leia, as she's number 14, then I'll do Toufold. So, Toufold off to the side. Leia's transformation. You start by taking her antenna, rotate it to the side. Then you take the legs, which are pegged in, and unpeg them, and bring them down. That's it, just try and get them out of the way first, which is quite difficult because she's quite tight in the joint. So yeah, out and down like that. So on the other side, unpeg, rotate the leg at the ball joint here so you can bring it down. Next up you take the hips and you bring them down and sandwich them together. Now you bring the legs down again. Now you take the arms and bring them down there. Do bend at the elbow, but they're rotated for transformation. Bring these out. Bring down the shoulders, click them into place. Now you need to get the head out, which seems to be a bit stuck. There you go, just hinge this out and bring it over. Rotate the head. Then you take this part, bring it down. Double hinge that down so you can bring the head. This one I don't like. You gotta actually do a bit of forcing to get to clear her head. There you go. Okay, and then there's 2 grooves with 2 tabs, and that just snaps into place once you got it lined up. There you go. You rotate the head, bring the head up. I've actually got a bit of a giraffe neck. Bring that down, rotate your arms at the ball joint. So at the ball joint. Then you take the legs, you rotate them once at the hip. Then you rotate the foot. Straighten up the foot. And there you go, she's in robot mode. Okay, so there she is. Let's bring her to the back now. So she doesn't really stand up very well. There's a fix for that in a minute. Okay, now for Toufold. Start by taking this panel, bringing it up, and then folding those in, onto the legs, unpeg and pull them out, which is very tight. Oh yeah, don't do what I just did. You got to untab this bit first before you do it, or you're going to break a tab. Yeah, if these are really stiff, I tried loosening the screws, it doesn't help. Do that, then you take this, bring it around. It's so space is really funny, you're pretty much turning him inside out. So bring that in, snap them together. Bring your arms out of the way. Now there's a lot of rotation going on here. Rotate, bring up, rotate. And press that in so it clicks into place. And now the hardest part is getting the feet out. I'm going to do these off camera because they're an absolute nightmare. Yeah, so you've got to get a tool or something in here, then flip them out. There you go, here he's in robot mode. Who's not standing up. There you go, click that together. That's the table. Okay, so now, like I said, there's a fix for Leah, who doesn't really stand up very well on her own. She goes with this, a little stand, which actually is very nice that they included. You don't have to put both feet on it. As long as you get one foot on it, she's going to stand up perfectly fine. So there you go. So, it's nice you got that. Cup's alright, doesn't need that. So another plane. Accessories, cup comes with his pistol, which you can hold. And RC comes with her little blaster, which is very accurate to a G1 cartoon. Kinda wish it was in white plastic, because I think that's what colour it was. But I'm not going to be picky, so put it in the hand, so you can get some decent poses of these two. So let's get on to posability. RC, stand up. Okay, so articulation, start with Leah. She's got good ball joints in the hips, ball joints at the knee, foot pivot, no waist swivel, but you get some good high kicks. Ball joints at the shoulders, ball joints at the elbow, no wrist swivel. Head swivels, 360. She's got this neck extension, which you don't want to see that all the way, it's a bit weird. I think that looks okay. But so I'm really glad she comes with this stand so you can just balance her on that. And now for Toufold, his articulation. Head is on a swivel but it's quite tight. He's got ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed elbows, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, knee bend and a bit of foot pivot. So you can get him in some decent poses too, but I'm not going to do any posing right now. Okay, so yeah, nice neat little figures. Let's get down to comparisons.